Beauty and the Beast Fairy Tale. Classic tale by Gabrielle Suzanne de Villeneuve. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a kind and clever girl named Beauty. She lived with her father and two older sisters. Her sisters were mean and cared only about fancy clothes and jewelry, but Beauty loved books, flowers, and helping others. One day, Beauty's father lost all his money. The family had to move to a small house in the countryside. While her sisters complained all day, Beauty worked hard and stayed cheerful. One day, the father got news that one of his ships had arrived safely. He traveled to the city, hoping to sell the goods and bring back some money. Before leaving, he asked his daughters what they wanted as gifts. The sisters wanted dresses and jewels. Beauty simply said, "Please bring me a rose." On his way home, the father got lost in a snowstorm and found shelter in a mysterious castle. Inside, the castle was magical warm, bright, and filled with delicious food. The owner never appeared, but the father was treated kindly. The next morning, as he was leaving, he saw a rose garden and picked one for Beauty. Suddenly, a terrible beast appeared. "You stole my rose," he growled. "For that, you must be punished." The father begged for mercy. The beast agreed to let him go, but only if one of his daughters came back in his place. Sadly, the father returned home and told his family what happened. Beauty bravely said, "I will go to the castle. It's my fault he picked the rose." When Beauty arrived, the beast was surprised by her kindness. Though he looked scary, he spoke gently and gave her beautiful rooms, books to read, and magical mirrors. Every evening, the beast joined her for dinner, and each night he asked, "Beauty, will you marry me?" Each time, Beauty replied gently, "No, dear beast, but you are my friend." Days turned into weeks, and Beauty began to see that the beast had a kind heart. She missed her family, and the beast allowed her to visit them for a short time. But her sisters, jealous of her fine clothes and happy smile, tricked her into staying longer than promised. When Beauty returned to the castle, she found the beast lying in the garden, sick and weak. She cried, "Please don't die. I love you." At that very moment, the castle lit up with magic. The beast disappeared, and in his place stood a handsome prince. Beauty was shocked. The prince explained, "A wicked fairy cursed me to be a beast, until someone loved me for who I truly was. You broke the spell, Beauty." Beauty and the prince were soon married and lived happily ever after. Her family was welcomed to the castle, and even her sisters learned to be kinder. Moral of the story: true beauty is found within. It's not how someone looks, but who they are inside that matters most.